Hey, skincare and spa owners. So I see so many of you struggling to get clients to book and wondering what content actually works and feeling stuck on what to post. So I created a video today to show you three content prompts that make spa clients DM you and also book. Now, today I'm sharing three prompts that you can use immediately to create posts, reels, or TikToks that actually make people DM you, book your services, and trust your brand. Now, the first prompt we're going to be talking about is the objection handling. Now, what's objection? Objection is simply excuses that people give themselves or people give to you that is preventing them from purchasing your products or booking for your services. So, this is what people tell you that is making them not want to purchase or book for your service. I'm sure you must. As I'm talking to you now, one must have come to your mind. So, there are common objections that people say that is preventing them from maybe buying your product or even booking your service or your procedure. Now, the first one is the first excuse, because I actually call objection an excuse. Most of these things, when you actually figure them out, you realize that they're just excuses. And if actually the customer or the client has a better ideology, they will be open to purchasing your product or buying your service. The first excuse is I don't have time. I'm sure you must have heard that. Now, if you're a spa owner, I want you to rephrase that and tell people that self care is the fastest way for you to be productive. You know how we are when we are not well rested or we are exhausted or we are tired, how we are actually not productive. And compare that to when we are rested and we don't have anything bothering us, how productive we get, right? So phrase your content in such a way that tells customer that time is not the problem, that them prioritizing their self care or prioritizing their wellness would actually make them more productive. Another excuse is, oh, it's expensive. I'm sure you must have heard this one a lot. Customers and clients telling you that it's expensive and that is why they are not booking your product or they're not booking your service or buying your product. But then again, you will see this particular customer who is saying it is expensive, spending that particular money on something not even important or something very trivial. Now, what is your response to that? Tell customer or tell your customers or tell your clients that them having confidence is priceless. When someone feels or looks good, it elevates their life tremendously. And so there's actually no price to them being or feeling confident. There is no price to them feeling or looking good. Now, another objective, oh sorry, another sorry, what were we? Objection that um clients would say is I will do it later. They'll say, oh, I'll just do it later. Sometimes they don't even tell you. It's something that happens in their mind. They come across your post, you're selling your service or you're selling your product, and they'll be like, I'll come back to this later. Now, this is the way you can, go ahead of the client because I said all of these, you create content that you go into the mind of your customer and think of all the possible things that they can be thinking about that will prevent them from purchasing your product and create content around it, right? So your comeback could be that they should not wait. How does it say that particular phrase? Say the best time to plant a tree was yesterday or so, or be 5 years ago. The next best time is now. Imagine someone in her 20s who should be doing some particular procedures in the spa, putting it off till when she's in her 30s. How will she reap the benefits? Imagine somebody who is in her early 20s that's supposed to be investing in sunscreen, telling you that, oh, I'll start using sunscreen when I'm 30s. Write content that prevents your customers from thinking that the best time is later. Write content that makes them think that the best time for them to start using a particular product or a particular procedure is right this moment. Now, the second prompt is a storytelling prompt. Now, um, again, what are the extents of this prompt? Because we didn't even talk about that. It's for you to take this prompt, go to ChatGPT, paste this prompt, and tell ChatGPT to write it in details. Now, if you're not very good with prompting, this may be a little bit difficult because sometimes, you know how AI is. AI is garbage in, garbage out. If you give it something that's not good, because it's a machine, right? If you don't prompt it in a good way, you would actually not reap the benefit. It will just give you trash. That's why sometimes you see content on social media that's been written by AI and you just know that AI wrote this particular content. But if you feed AI good prompts, or even you yourself know how to use AI to elevate your writing, then you will reap the benefits of all of these prompts. So the next prompt is a storytelling prompt. Now, we know how we as humans we love stories, right? We love storytelling. Stories are what makes us remember. I can remember the movie I watched when I was maybe in my secondary school, right? Because it's a story. So if you can create content in a story form, your customers will remember your brand better. So I'm going to give you a mini example of a story content that you can write, and then I will give you a prompt that you would feed to ChatGPT to write an example like the one I'm just going to read out right now. So I'm reading out from my laptop. Meet Ada. She struggled with breakouts and dull skin. She tried my, you put the product or the service or the procedure that she tried, and within weeks, her confidence skyrocketed. She started showing up differently, her friends noticed, and her DMs blew up. Stories like this would make your customers or your clients imagine themselves in Ada, right? Imagine themselves in these stories. Now, so this is a prompt that you can go to ChatGPT and write. Say, write a short story under 150 words for Instagram or TikTok about a client's transformation. Use it in a carousel, reel, or even a short video. You can also add before and after images to strengthen your stories. The third prompt. See, I'm bending over because I'm trying to read the scripts on my laptop so I don't forget anything. The third prompt is a frequently asked question prompt. Now, what are FAQs? Frequently asked questions. Every potential client has questions before they want to try your product or all of that. I'll give you an example of a frequently asked question. Is it safe? Now, remember the time where there was a lot of backlash for skincare brands in Nigeria? You know, that period of, oh, very dark man and calling out organic skincare sellers, and some skincare Nigerian skincare formulators were terrified because they themselves know that they don't use harmful products when making their formulations. There were even times where people were accusing skincare brands in Nigeria of using relaxer, some very harsh ingredients to create their or formulate their products. Now, as a skincare brand, these fears have not still left the minds of Nigerians. So, talk about your products being safe. Talk about your products being gentle. Talk about your products being tested. And talk about your product designed for real results. So, go ahead and create content around that. That, yes, our products are safe. And these are the reasons why our products are safe. Create videos of you formulating, explaining and saying, see, our products are safe and you can try it. Another frequently asked question, I'm giving the common frequently asked questions is, will it work for me? Yes. This particular product or this particular procedure or this particular service I want to spend my hard earned money on. If I do, will it work for me? Now, this is where you bring what? Your images, your before and after, your visuals, and also tell people that yes, even if you have a dark skin, it will work for you. You have a light skin, it will work for you. If you're acne prone, these are the products that will work for you. Talk about it before customers even come and ask you on your page, your Instagram page, or whatever page you have on social media. It should just be there. Customers don't need to scroll looking for it. It should just be there. So that question is already answered, and they would be more likely to purchase your product. Another very common frequently asked question is, how long before I see results? People will ask you, if I start using this product now, when will I start seeing results? It's very common, right? You tell them that, oh, this particular hacking set, most of my clients that have used it started using it on started seeing results on the 14th day. You keep their expectations within a particular limit, and you keep their hopes up, so they keep using the product and looking forward to the 14th day for them to see results. So talk about it before customers even come and start asking you. Now, I'm going to give you um a value tip. See, these particular frequently asked questions create different short content. It could be in form of TikToks, it could be in form of reels, it could even be in form of Twitter threads, right? Content ideas from these frequently asked questions and put them on your page. Just try all of these strategies that I'm giving to you, and you will notice that your skincare sales would actually improve, because these are things that prevents people from purchasing or buying from you. Now, if you loved all of these my prompts that I shared with you, I want you to know that all of these prompts are actually inside my AI bundle for skincare brands. So it's basically AI words plus visuals that sell. So I actually compiled up to 500 plus prompts on different things, from objection handling to you responding to customers, to you creating sales pages, to you doing product description. Even those product descriptions on your WhatsApp catalog, it's also there. So if you're interested in getting the AI bundle that also has the visuals, so you want to make your images stand out better, make them look more pretty, you don't have expensive cameras, you're not a graphic designer, just send me a DM. I'm going to keep putting the link in the description box for the details, the pricing, what you'll be expecting. So just keep the link. So you just send me a direct message and I will give you all of the details concerning the AI bundle. Now, if you loved this particular video, please like, subscribe, and share so you can encourage me to create more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video.